Greetings and welcome back everyone to Stellaris and of course to the Blood Moon Cavern, where recently we have put some Xenos in their rightful place. Their rightful place, of course, being lower than us. Basically, things that we step on and or lay eggs in. Well, actually, we don't really step on the ones we've laid eggs in. That would really be stupid. We put them in fairly comfortable little chambers, you know, to entice them to not struggle. It's better if they play along, honestly. The eggs prefer it, we prefer it. Not sure whether they prefer it, frankly don't care. They're slaves. But we have some new research done. Fantastic. We have unlocked the fusion missile, the second level of a missile tech. Wonderful. We can now look straight to antimatter missiles. Tempted. Or we can go for destroyers. The name alone makes me happy. But that is a tech for Voidcraft. Very well. We are going to switch. We are going to switch with Rasmodius. Rasmodius, I would like you to trade places and begin researching this, because your specialization is going to be useful. Dark Alloy, you can continue with the plasma thrower research. Wonderful. Right, now, we have got Resh, and as I mentioned previously, one of the most efficient ways of conquering anything is to conquer their culture. One of the first things you can do to conquer the culture is to conquer the names associated with their culture. Next, you can conquer their religion, their language, so on and so forth. The English tried to do that with the Welsh. It didn't go so well. In fact, it tended to make us want to speak it more. Nevertheless, I have great faith in the Dappling Empire being far more efficient at this. So we're going to rename Resh. First and foremost, Resh is, let's be honest, it's a planet full of slaves. It's a planet full of forced slaves. What are forced slaves? Effectively prisoners. It's a prison planet. Let's name it as such. And I have a good idea for it. It's not particularly original, but it goes along with the Aavakist theme. Seleucia Secundus. There we go. The prison planet of the Padishah emperors. Though, I mean, you know, there's a lot more than that as well. It's kind of their recruiting grounds for the Sardaukar shock troops, which I hope eventually this lesser race will become. But obviously, we also need to rename their star. The system itself cannot be named Rashler or Rashler. This also needs to change. Now, I've got to be honest. I really should have looked this up beforehand. Damn it. I made sure I looked up the spelling of Seleucia, but I didn't. I'm going to say it was, I think it was Gamma Waping. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna pause the video to look it up. No, I'm gonna accept my ignorance if indeed I am ignorant of this name. Do let me know in the comments if I'm wrong or if I'm right. I would appreciate the affirmation of my rightness if indeed I haven't gotten that wrong. Let's just hope. Now, we want our research vessel to continue researching all of the goodies that were left behind. We also kind of need to bridge this gap in some meaningful way. We've currently got 18 over 17 ships, so the Prime Swarm doesn't really need to grow anymore right now. But what we can do for the Prime Swarm is upgrade the Prime Swarm. Currently, we have 2 ships, the Faye Prevesk and the Sebastian Lisirac. I haven't seen a comment by Sebastian yet correcting me on how to pronounce the name. I'm sure there's probably one there. There's been a lot of comments, unfortunately. Hopefully, I will manage to dig my way through and they'll say, yeah, you said it right at this exact moment in this video. And then I'll watch that pronunciation about 8 million times until it sinks into my brain. It'll take that long, unfortunately. Right, we want to increase the... Oh, wow, that's just so good. Sublight speed, plus 20%, chance to evade, plus 30. Ooh. Better sensors as well. I'm not going to say no to that. As for the coil guns, honestly, I don't think we want to change that. I think we're happy with what we've got. We're going to need to up the power a little bit, though, which is a bit of a shame. But that's the first one. So the Faye Prevesk is now up to Mark 3. Fantastic. So we'll get rid of that one. And now the Sebastian. We want you to upgrade. And you're going to get a missile upgrade as well as a thruster and sensor upgrade. And that is going to necessitate 2 more engines, 2 more power source upgrades, because the engine itself uses a lot more power. But this is now Mark 4. Fantastic, I must say. You know what, though? I think we might want to make a new strike craft. Yeah, let's make a new Corvette. We've got 3 there, 1 and 1. I'm tempted. I could make a shifter core, which was literally just a missile ship with some amazing shielding. Like, we could just pump these down. It's expensive, mind you. It's very expensive. That being said, how much does this take? We can afford it. Awesome. Okay, so that's got a shielding of 100 by itself. It's basically a missile slinger. Sure, I like it. Also, it looks like a space dolphin. My lord, no one can tell me that doesn't look like a space dolphin. I mean, it looks like an evolved, like a space dolphin from the year 2338. Just arbitrary future number there. But definitely has a dolphin-esque kind of feel to it. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Now, this ship shall be named. As beautiful as it is, as marvelous, one might say, it shall be named the Elliot. There we are. Now, let me just check how the Elliot stacks against these other ships I've got. In fact, the Elliot is twice as shielded. That's glorious. So the Elliot is a bit of a tank. Much less DPS, but it's going to be able to project that DPS, that damage from a greater distance, which I like. Now, it's going to be a little while before we build any of those ships, because right now our ships are costing us a fair bit more than usual, simply because of the fact that we've gone over the cap, which, you know, is not great, to be honest with you. Okay, well, let's pass a little bit of time. You're just currently chilling out. Where are you chilling? Ah, you're chilling out over there. Well, how about you come back here and give us a bit more minerals. It's not going to cost us that much to get. And we'll increase the speed as well. Why not, eh? I'm thinking we need to increase our other researches a lot, actually. This one would be a prime area for that. Right. Repairs complete. Fantastic. Inactive buildings. I'll check that out in a moment. Debris analyzed. Blue lasers plus 10%. Nano composite materials plus 10%. Physics research plus 10 points. And engineering as well. That is what we like to see. Go ahead and research that last project there. Then I'm going to send you out over there, I think. You know what? I'm starting to think we might want another science vessel. How much would that cost me? How much would it put us back? Science vessel... the Azathoth class science vessel. You know what? The Azathoth needs an upgrade as well. There's really only one core for this, so it would just be a flat upgrade. There's no particular other benefit. You know what? The Azathoth has served us well in its capacity. It's been there for a long time. I think we actually need a new designation. The Azathoth is a super cheap science ship. I would actually like a slightly more... Like, I'd like 2 types of ship. One that's upgraded to be able to survive in a hostile environment. One that is just for the core worlds where it's not going to really have to worry about anything at all. So we're going to go with another Mind Spark core that we are going to place on a fusion reactor. And as much as I would like some armor, we're not going to be able to do that, which is a bit of a pain. So I'm just going to have to give it 1 level of shielding. So it's got 25 shield points. It's almost not worth it. Let's be honest with ourselves. If I had armor, I'd probably fill this up with armor instead, but oh well. We'll just have to go with that. If I get an upgraded fusion, reactor, then perhaps I could dump this and put armor there instead and have both shielding and armor. But that's good enough for now. I wonder if we ever get some sort of armed science vessel. It's one of the things I like about games which don't restrict you to very specific roles for your ships. I make my science vessels armed. Because, you know, there are times when just observing something and taking readings kind of turns into a fight. And as much as I don't, you know, give them the same sort of armament as a battleship, I like them having something they can poke things back with. Right, the Mindscarp shall be known as the 3D Scorpions design, or rather class. The 3D Scorpions. Yeah, I think there's something fitting about that. Right, let's go ahead and have a look at the 3D Scorpions. How much is that? It's 125. That's fine. It's a lot faster. It's also got a much better signal strength on its radar, so... Okay, they've ended their rivalry. Very well. Powerful pop factions. You have pop factions with high support within your empire. Resh Liberation Volunteer Force. 40%. Not too fond of that one. Let's actually have a look. Thralls, they're a fairly good faction. They just want to be free. It's not going to happen, I'm afraid. There's 100% planet output reduction due to a lack of manpower. Attraction. Let's address this. We're not going to give independence. No. I may suppress the media, though. No, I probably won't do that. I can't afford to bribe leaders, either. That's like all my money. Can't I just put a bunch of them to the sword? Hang the leaders' carcasses from the walls of the great cities? How very frustrating. How remarkably frustrating. So I'll make sure that I've got generally the... Well, that's reduced simply because they're enslaved and they're not particularly good at dealing with that when enslaved. Which is a bit of a shame. They're outraged. You know what? Swap places. There we go. That's a little bit better. They're only slightly outraged now. Happiness is 0%. Habitability is 0%. I think they're just going to be outraged here because they're not happy at where they are. Yeah, I strongly believe having our dapplings on this planet is not a good move. As much as it would be kind of cool to have, like, the administration being leaders, I don't know. I don't think that's working out too well for us, I'll be honest with you. They're just flat out outraged. They didn't mind working there, though, which was interesting. That's very interesting. You know what? Let's replace this. Get that sorted. Maybe I should just move them back off planet. I'll observe for a little bit longer, because it might just be a time thing. But if we look over here, I mean, they're not happy at all, but they're at least doing their work. Yeah, their happiness is just right down. And there's nothing I can do about that. That's okay.
Upgraded. Construction
fantastic.
complete.
Absolutely wonderful. Let's have a look at the Prime Swarm. I mean, it's not great. Yeah, it's a little bit stronger than it was before, but we really need some bigger ships on that, honestly. Right, let's zoom out a little bit. Aavak is Prime. I would like you to build a new ship, please. I would like a 3D Scorpions class science vessel.
Debris analyzed.
Wonderful. Right, now the Azathoth. Move over there. Black Sun, I need you to tell me what's going on with that dead will.
Fleet detected.
What?
Construction complete.
Oh, okay, it's just moving through. That's fine. Right, you know what? Since they're constantly jumping back and forth, why don't you go over there, Prime Swarm? Since that seems to be where they show up. Okay, allegedly this planet's flora and fauna choked on their own poisonous emissions, likely helped along by the release of reactive gases from beneath the planet's crust. A special project has been issued to investigate.
Situation log updated.
Oh,
Evading
okay.
hostile fleet.
No, they're evading, I think. It's fine, shush. Shush. Go there and research. There you go. They've moved on.
Complete.
And there we go. Let's get rid of all this. We've got mining stations being complete. Wonderful. All so many things are wonderful. Right, construction ship. I would like some more... I really need more energy, honestly, so let's get down there. It's going to take us a little while, but move down there anyway. Right, the Newton. I'm afraid not, Newton. I'm afraid that this fleet is going to be renamed after the first ship. The ship and the fleet shall be renamed 3D Scorpions. There we go, and the ship itself. Ah, I can't type apparently. There we go. Now we need a leader. We need a new scientist. Can we recruit a new scientist? We can. This is why we... Oh no, we're 10 leaders. Really? Oh, balls. Well, I am going to have to let one of my leaders go then. We didn't end up needing you in the end, which is kind of frustrating, but oh well. Yeah, I'm afraid that we're going to be letting General Catham Edwam go. I didn't rename my leaders here. My goodness, such an oversight. Such an oversight. I will rename them right now. We will be having a Dapper Table Fighter. A Dapper Table Fighter. And we will also be having Perpetual Cowlick. What on earth was I typing there? I was looking at the other screen. That's what happens when your fingers are not on the home keys when you start typing. Right, okay, so Perpetual Cowlick. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now we need a new leader. Research speed, military theory, survey speed. Yes, that's what we want. And you shall be renamed to Zelsaus. Zelsaus. I'm assuming that I'm pronouncing that right. Zelsaus. We'll go with it. And where are you? There we are. Fantastic. Now, we want you to start doing a lot of looking around. Got something down here that I would like you to go and investigate right away. Thank you, please.
Hostile fleet detected.
Wonderful. I'm hoping that the Prime Swarm will be there in just a moment. There we go. You can just kind of hang out there.
Special project complete.
Wonderful. The cracks in the planet's crust, first presumed to be the result of significant tectonic activity, are actually the lasting marks of impossibly large roots burrowing through the Earth. At some point in the distant past, a freak mutation, possibly deliberately induced by sentient beings, though it is unlikely they could have predicted the result, caused the native plant life to grow out of control. Many of these plants reproduce through pollination, with countless gametes carried by currents through the lower atmosphere. While the process was originally only a cause of mild irritation, the exponential increase in atmosphere-borne particles effectively choked the life out of all animals on the planet in a matter of months. Wow, that must have sucked for you. You get. Alright, let's get over there and survey the system, please. That looked like someone we haven't seen. Oh no, that was one of these ones over there. Okay, so that's the second one there that we have now had a look into. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Alright, our construction ship. Have we got enough? We now have enough, yes. Build all of those stations. We need that money like super fast.
Debris analyzed.
Awesome. Oh, there we are. Frequency tuning. Adapting the Tianaki method of siphoning energy from gaseous matter, it is possible to construct weapons draining energy from enemy ships. 50% armor penetration. Pretty nice. Decent amount of damage, even at the low end of the spectrum. Decent range too, actually. The thing with these is they've got a good range even on the small side of things. So we may be upgrading a couple of things to that, honestly. Doctrine, fleet support, crew quarters, engineering bay. Unlock army upkeep, military academy, naval capacity. That would be a nice one to have. Frequency tuning too. Okay, so they just get better. Unlocks component of the energy siphon. I guess in time? I don't know. I thought we'd already just done that one, but okay. We could go for this. It would only take 327 months only. 35 months for fleet support. No, I think we'll go for 47 months on the naval capacity because it'll stop the massive drain. Oh wait, no, sorry. I was looking at this, looking at taking it, but we've actually not got another research to take. That's a bit of an oversight. Whenever you get new research, it suggests you pick a new research thing. But if you got that research purely from scanning, then there's no new research that you can take. Everything's currently being used. Wow, frequency tuning plus 30% progress. That was crazy. Regenerative hull plus 10%. Society research plus 20 points. All right, I'm okay with this. Right, 3D scorpions. Let's start poking around, shall we? Survey these systems for me. You should actually be really fast at doing it. Never mind, they've just popped down there, it looks like. Could you go and have a look at them? Possibly slay them? Hopefully you can get there fast.
Evading hostile fleet.
Oh dear. No, I want you on passive. Go ahead and survey the system.
Hostile fleet engaged.
There we go, perfect. Ah, you poor innocent fools. Fuels, maybe. It depends if we can get the research for it. If I can turn them into fuel, I wouldn't say no. We're fine, probably only hit the shields a little bit. Okay, well, they're out of the running then. I think a wormhole over there would be amazing for us. Once we've finished building all of our mines down there, really? Jumping down there? Where are they going? Are they able to get all the way down here, perhaps? Maybe that's where they've gone. Because it's the only other place that I can see them heading to. Based on the angle. No. An odd one to be sure. Spoke about it a little bit. Nope, nothing down there. Okay. Rivalry has been declared. Lots of rivalries all over the place.
System survey
Got
complete.
another mine built. System survey is complete. That is really good. Okay. Could you please start poking your head around these systems? We really need to get a better understanding of the systems around here. Like really, really badly. Alright, let's have a poke in
Hostile
on...
fleet detected. Evading hostile fleet.
No, they actually went
System
there.
survey
You scallywags. There's nothing there really for us. That's a bit of a shame. All that time that I've just had people
Hostile
bouncing
fleet
back and
detected.
forth. Okay, they're heading down there. Jump down there instead. We should be able to catch them. There we are.
Evading hostile fleet. Evading hostile fleet.
Perfect.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Who's invading the hostile fleet? Where is it? I have no idea. There we go.
Hostile fleet detected.
Perfect.
Situation log updated.
Alright, 3D scorpions, come here and have a research of that. As for you, jump up there and have a peek.
Evading hostile
Really,
fleet.
will you please stop jumping in these bloody systems, you scallywags? You're interrupting my surveying. Oh, my lord. That's the prime swarm. Get back to surveying, please. Alright, construction ship is finished. It's not too bad. We could... Honestly, actually, I think... I can't build an observation outpost over there, apparently. That doesn't surprise me too much. It's like, yeah, sure, build a research outpost around a black hole. Yeah, I thought that was stupid.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay, well, we have enough, I would say, for Aavak to actually build a new colony ship. Let's go ahead and build that. Select colonists. Wow, really? I can actually use them to... I can use them to colonize frozen worlds. That is amazing. It's based on the colonist. That is absolutely amazing. Fanatic militarist. Spiritualist. Are they slowly becoming more like us? I think they are. That's glorious. Right, I would like this colony ship to go to Teal, though. Well, I wasn't really aware of that. Let's go ahead and have a look at Empire. In terms of planets, well, we've got a couple. Contacts, species. This is what they're normally like, but we are slowly integrating them, I would say. They're starting to lose power over here. No, actually, they're gaining it. But it is going down. Let's have a poke around the planet, see what's going on. Generally speaking, I want you working my mines for me, or my farms. That'll do. You're just better at it than I am. If I pop you there... This building requires a grown pop to function. Ah, yes, of course. 5 and 5. Okay, we'll keep you down there for now. This planet's not doing too bad, though. It's got a fair number of armies there. That's also fine. We are spending on keeping those armies going, but... I would like a Corvette assembly yard, but we're going to need to upgrade to a second level spaceport for that. That's fine, though. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to go in for Teal first, or maybe I should go for... Ooh. Maybe I should go for this one, since that would bring more planets under my control. Yes, actually, that makes more sense. We will be going for this one. But now I need to have a lookout for frozen worlds. What's this one? It's a tundra world. How about you? There must be a couple that are frozen. Tropical world. We've got an arid world. Arctic world. There we go. Got a couple that we could possibly get. Couple of an Arctic world down there. What about over here? It's a tundra world, tropical world, ocean world, tundra world, Arctic world there, ocean continental. Well, using our slave population, we can actually start expanding quite nicely. I am looking forward to that, I must confess. The Prime Spawn's just chilling out for now. We've got debris there. Are you checking that out? Yes. Looks like
debris analyzed.
Perfect. Let's have a look what we got. Regenerative hull tissue. I believe we haven't actually renamed... Oh, no, we have. Oh, it's just telling me what system you're in. That's fine. Right, go ahead and survey the system then. How's everything going for Black Sun? Got still quite a lot of work, actually. Okay. Meanwhile, our construction ship is still doing a ton of work down here.
Anomaly found.
Ooh. An ancient orbital shipyard drifts in silence above this world. It has suffered significant battle damage and entire sections of the facility are missing. It's a level 2. There's 55% chance of risk. Due to the scientist skill level being lower than the anomaly, that's 25. That'll be one for Black Sun to go and have a look at then. Oh, fantastic. You've just gained a level. Well done, you. You're now no longer in a position where you might... Ooh, dear. Someone just died. Scientist Rasmodius just died. No! Rasmodius! Ah, poop. That was unfortunate timing. And it's unfortunate regardless. Oh, no, wait. You're not one of... You're not Black Sun, obviously. But still, unfortunate timing nevertheless. Let's go ahead and get a new person. Let's go for... Well, the survey speed is really nice. What is Black Sun's ability? Black Sun, what can you do? Anomaly discovery chance. Okay, and expertise in biology. As useful as you would be, I think you're better out there discovering things. We could go for industry. Yeah, I think having an industrial mind would be useful. Though we have lost our Voidcraft specialization. What a pain. What a massive pain in the bum.
System survey complete.
Oh well, not a lot we can do. Have you just popped in? Yes, you've just popped in to say hello to our construction ship. Oh no, you've popped in to say hello to couple of other things, actually. Right, Prime Swarm, could you head them off there? It's 2 jumps. You're probably not going to arrive in time, but we'll give it a try anyway. Right, now that you're done over there, let's get you down here where you can possibly check this out. Enter orbit there, please. And my construction ship, I think it's time for you. You've got a research facility there, which is glorious. Let's start spreading out, getting more research facilities going. Where's there? That's around a... What is it? It's a tundra world. Maybe eventually we could do that, but for now it's not one that we're going to be settling. However, I would super like it if you would come over here and place a warp gate around there. We want to start expanding out in that direction. We need to go and get these things done. We're either going to have to broker some ability for our civilian ships to enter their territory, or flat out take the territory that we need to enter. One way or another, it's going to be awkward. But that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you've all enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. As ever, any feedback is warmly welcomed, and a like on the video lets me know you want to see more in the future. But until then, do take care, everyone.